I want you to imagine a triangle, a pyramid. And at the top of that pyramid is your goal, is this vision, is this direct thing that you want to achieve. Now, at the bottom of the pyramid, you're going to then go, I need to do all of these tasks to get to that pyramid, to get to the top, to get to the goal. And then as we get better and we refine ourselves towards that goal, the pyramid starts tapering in, and right at the top of the goal, at the pyramid, is that goal. And you've achieved that one task. It took you a shitload of things at the bottom, and then you added and you added and you subtracted things and you removed things and removed things, and eventually you're right at the top of the pyramid and you achieve that goal. Amazing. And for many things in life, we do need to really set a goal and set out to understand what it is that we need to achieve that goal. Put all the things in line and start, filing through them until we get towards the top. We chip away, we chip away, we chip away, and that journey gets us to the goal. Now, what if I told you there was a better way to achieve something? And it's still with a pyramid, but let's now flip the pyramid upside down. So right at the bottom is one little task. But at the top, there are so many things. Now, when I get people to try and set out to achieve any goal or any vision in life, I like to talk about constraints. What are the things that you are not going to budge on? What are the things that you want to make sure are still a part of your journey by the end? Once you've hit the vision, you've hit the goal, you've hit the milestone, what are those things that you're not willing to sacrifice? So I'm going to talk about it in regards to weight loss. So let's talk about weight loss, fat loss, training for something, trying to get a physical, attribute, trying to get some kind of body composition change. So let's look at the pyramid. Top of the pyramid, I want to be 60 kilos. I want to lose all this weight. I want to have a body fat percentage of, say it's a female, let's say she wants a body fat percentage of 17% body fat. She wants to be 60 kilos, and relative, that's going to work out to be awesome. Okay, so we then set this pyramid and we look at, well, you need to train, you need to be on a diet, you need to make sure A, B, and C happens. And we've got this whole list of things that she needs to achieve. And then as we start going closer and closer, it's like, all right, what is it else that we could need to get there? All our vision is on is that 60 kilos. So we got to weigh in, we got to do body composition, we got to weigh in, we got to do body composition, because the metrics to measure that are weighing in and doing the body composition. Okay, because we need the number and we need the metric of a body composition. And eventually we get there and boom, we get to the top, we do everything that's needed. Towards the end, we're just refining things and she gets a goal. Brilliant. How does she feel? Who cares? She got the goal. How's her sleep? Who cares? She got the goal. How's her body look? Who cares? She got the goal. How's her performance, her injury? How's her social life? Who cares? She got the goal. Now, for some things in life, yes, we need to, boom, hit the nail on the head. But for most things, we want to hit a goal without the sacrifice of a lot of things in life. So if we flip the goal upside down, we flip the pyramid upside down, and the person goes, yes, I want to lose weight, and I want to be 60 kilos, and I want to be at this body composition. I want to be at 17% body fat. Okay, what is it that you're not willing to sacrifice to do that? And are we, with those sacrifices, able to achieve this goal? Well, I don't want my libido to go. Boom, absolutely. I want my sleep to be good, and I want to be able to focus and still run my career, run my business. I don't want to be like that, impeding on my ability, and I'm all, a mess. Perfect, great constraint. I still want to have some social life with my family because I have children and I have this and I have a partner. Absolutely. I don't want my body to be broken. I don't want to be injured. I don't want to, I've got to look after my family. I'm the breadwinner for the family. But okay, cool. So now we look at, with those constraints, can we achieve this goal? Absolutely. Now, if you put ridiculous constraints in there, I don't want to diet, I don't want to exercise, and I want to, well, obviously then we're looking at it and going, well, this is not going to happen. So it's got to align within, the layering or the levels towards that journey of achieving that goal. Okay, so now we've set constraints. So now with this pyramid upside down, at the bottom, we have one little task she starts with. And then we layer the tasks as she gets better. Because right now, well, she wants to make sure that she's not so overly consumed by weighing food and this and that. We just started her at training. And then we added some nutritional stuff. And then we're making sure that, her hormones are nice and balanced and she's not having any issues, not losing her period. She's not having any issues with her mental state, etc. And we keep layering and layering and layering, and we add as we go. At the end, we get to this top of this pyramid that's had such a wide base. And yes, awesome. She achieved the goal. But she also achieved all those constraints along the way. Her libido actually improved. She actually got more social time with the family because she was so aware of her behavior, and actually she could enjoy the quality time. She could enjoy it and still be the person she wanted to get to that goal. Her work was on point because she had lost weight, and she was in a better mindset because her physical had also improved as well as her mental. Her relationships improved. So now if you look at when you're trying to achieve something, is flipping the pyramid upside down. Start with something small and layer and layer and layer to open end this pyramid with a great base that is now at the top, where you've achieved multiple things because you've set constraints. We've achieved more without sacrificing so much. Both are necessary, but one is more necessary in an overall lifestyle. If we are always looking to just achieve a goal without worrying about that sacrifice, then we're looking at, for example, the first scenario. She wants to be 60 kilos. If it was just 60 kilos, let me chop your arm off, I'll make you 60 kilos. It was not part of the constraint. She didn't care if I chopped the limb off to get you to that weight. You didn't set a realistic constraint. But if we set the constraint of like, I want my body not to be injured and I want to be physically able to run around after my children and play and then we make sure that is achieved in the process of achieving that goal, that vision, that milestone. So whenever it comes to setting a task or a goal or a vision for yourself, I always say, write down what that goal is, what that vision is. And then what are the things you are not willing to sacrifice to achieve that? And if those things then align with achieving that goal, it is absolutely what you want. And if it isn't, maybe you need to reset and re-identify what it is that you're actually trying to achieve.